Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I picked up a pair of these beautiful LW bucket seats from a 991.2 and it's going into my 991.1 GT3. Alright, let's get started. Can't wait to see the end result. $10 mil. So here I'm doing the driver's side and bolting all the bolts. There are 4 bolts, and if you're doing the passenger side, do the same way. And I kind of want to recommend to center the seat after everything has been unbolted, and do not disconnect the main harness yet until you disconnect the battery. Alright, so taking out the seats can be a little bit challenging, and make sure that the steering wheel is actually positioned in the up, and so that way it can give you more room when you move the seat around. But it kind of takes a little bit of finesse just to get the seat out, so be very gentle, not scratch anything out there. And these seats are actually not light, they are about 65 pounds or so. So just kind of work on it, and it should come right off. So I had to reuse my seatbelt receptacle, transfer it down to the LWB, and so this one takes a 17 mil for the bolt to come off. To remove this seatbelt receptacle cover, you're essentially going to need to insert a flathead screwdriver, and then just kind of push out the edges right here, these 2 edges, and it'll pop right back out. It may need some pressure, but as long as you push it towards those edges right there, it should come off. Just a plastic cap. Just go ahead and cut all the zip ties that was tied into the seatbelt receptacle. So these lightweight bucket seats, I would guess they weigh about 30 to 35 pounds. So very, very lightweight. So we move on to the passenger seat, and it's basically the same process as the driver's seat. So for the passenger seatbelt receptacle, just kind of remove that white connection right there, out in the back of the yellow, and then just slide this out, like so, and then remove that seatbelt connector right there. It's disconnected. Okay, just be careful not to snag the wires, because it's kind of buried in there, and it's gonna have to kind of snake through it, all the loops and everything. There you go. All right. Alright, battery's reconnected. Let's start the car up. Let's make sure there's no airbag lights. And what a beautiful seat. Looks good.
So many
Okay, unfortunately it did trigger the airbag light. So I'm gonna have to head out to my Indy shop and get it recalibrated, the airbag module, and then I'll go from there. So unfortunately there was an airbag light as soon as I turned the engine on, and it looks like it triggered it when I swapped the seats. And it doesn't matter, you know, if you disconnected the battery or not. As soon as you replace your seats, your original seats, with something else, most definitely you will get that airbag light no matter what you do with it. So best thing to do is, you know, go to a shop, a local shop that has the POS type scanner, you know, which is basically the diagnostic tool for Porsche, and they can recode it and recalibrate the module, the seat module, you know, for the airbag. So that's exactly what I did. Just got back, and you know, pretty much a receipt right there. All I had to do is pay the labor, and you know, coding calibration for the seats. I mean, bear in mind these LWBS bucket seats are the 991.2 Gen, and my GT3 is a 991.1. So sure enough, the shop, the independent shop, was able to get the airbag light off, or recoded, and here it is. No airbag light. So that pretty much concludes, guys. Super happy with this LW bucket seats, and you know, the only thing is that it does get uncomfortable at times, but to me, it's not a problem for me. But I can see why others, you know, kind of want to switch it over to the sofa seats. And I can see the lower back can trigger some pain, you know, being uncomfortable and all that. I mean, if you have sort of like a chronic back pain, this LWB buckets are probably not for you. You know, I just took it to the some canyon runs right by the house, and oh my gosh, I mean, it makes a whole lot of difference with these bucket seats compared to the 18-way sofa seats. And I don't know, I'm comfortable with it, and I'm even kind of falling asleep when I was driving out to the shop this morning. So other than that, I'm very happy with the result. You know, install went well, and you know, when these seats came out and, you know, in the market, I went ahead and bought it right away. I've been wanting it. I've been riding on the sofas for 4 years, and I guess it's time to switch out. So, but other than that, yep, like I said, I'm comfortable with these seats. I don't have a problem with it. But regardless, you know, enjoy your GT3 if you have a sofa or some buckets. It's a dream to drive these GT3s. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.